Andrew Clennell, what's your opening thoughts?
Well, I think Labor will probably win, will probably fall just short of a majority, probably around 75. I've been told today they might lose a handful of seats, but they'll pick up a couple. And they're not being helped in Victoria in terms of Menzies and Deakin, with news breaking the Greens are putting an open ticket on preferences there. They were two they were hoping to pick up. I will tell you, though, I have been told by various senior Labor people there is a shock result in the wings. And my tip is it could be the seat of Bean in the ACT. There's an independent running there, and there's a chance that Labor could lose that seat. So that wouldn't be very helpful at all when they're trying to get to that magic 76 majority number.
No, that's true, and Climate 200 have put some resources into that. That's a good tip. We'll keep an eye on that one. Murray Watt, as a Cabinet Minister and the most senior member of the government on our panel tonight, what is your mood like? Do you think you will get that majority?
I'm very hopeful that Labor will remain in government. I think the result will be fairly similar to what we've got at the moment. Of course, I want to see a narrow majority in Labor's favour, but I'm feeling pretty hopeful about a Labor government being returned. I think, you know, the reality is the Coalition have had a terrible campaign and have exposed to Australians that they're just not ready to govern, and I think we'll see that reflected in the result tonight.
Sarah Henderson, the Liberal Party had its hopes up for Victoria, your home state, and the discontent really for the state government there. It is on the nose. Will your state deliver enough seats to see you go close tonight?
Well, Kieran, we're very much hoping so, and I just take issue with what Murray just said, because he hasn't been on the ground, particularly in Victoria, where there is a great deal of anger. And the ground game in Victorian seats like Hawke and Corangamite, McEwen, Kooyong, Monash, right across the state is very, very strong, the best campaigns I've ever seen. I think we are going to see some very big surprises tonight. I am hoping for a victory. I know what the polls are saying, but when you go to the polling booths on pre-poll, there is so much anger. I can see swings left, right and centre. So I'm very, very hopeful. And for those who are yet to vote, of course, it's still only 5 o'clock. The polls are still open. I would say, please vote Liberal, vote National, and let's get Australia back on track.
Barnaby Joyce, Sarah alluded to there, the cost of living and the pressures people have been under have been so real. But has the Coalition done enough with that discontent to win tonight?
I think where we have to start from is in everything you get candidate's disease, you get party disease, and the party disease, candidate disease is when you say, well, this time is going to be the second time in 100 years. The reality is it's incredibly hard. It's only happened once, Scullin, 29 to 32, and he ran into 30% unemployment and the Great Depression. What we really need to see is this is a process, how the Australian people react. The Australian people are incredibly decent. They've given every government since 1932 a second go at it. And I think we need to really drill down into the minutiae of exactly what's happening, booths and areas, and it's going to be an interesting night, but I think the polls are giving us a fair indication of where it is. I'm not going to sit here and lie to people and go, oh, you know, I think it'll be vastly different. I don't. But I think that the Labor Party will probably take from this too much and misunderstand the actual tenor on the ground. And from what I see, cost of living is killing people. And they're looking for an answer. And if they don't get it this time, by gosh, they'll get it the next.